Un on his left. The three of them cackled like old friends.
Okay, so this video right here is about China's military being more powerful than the United States now. And they making Burkina Faso, Niger, Mali. Look up those African countries. Burkina Faso, Niger, Mali, Senegal, Chad, all those countries. They receiving all of these high-tech weapons that the USA don't have. So basically, USA used to steal African resources. Now China is getting African resources and not stealing them. They're respecting them and giving them weapons that can defeat the United States. Now they can't even go over there and mess with them. Look up France getting kicked out of Burkina Faso. France getting kicked out of Niger. United States getting kicked out of Burkina Faso. United States getting kicked out of Niger and Mali and Chad and all of that. Look that up right now and then you understand what's going on. These people have nuclear weapons that the United States don't even have. The United States can't even do nothing. Why do you think they're inside of country, in their own country, bringing National Guard to places? You can kind of look at the National Guards and tell, y'all not even really on nothing. Like, they don't have that much power. That's why they can't go to Africa and do nothing. They can't go to China and take nothing over. So they over here have a National Guard go through places and mess with their own citizens because they don't have any more power and they don't have any more anything, literally. Like, just watch this.
Nuclear missiles, robot dogs, and a whole load of other scary-looking weapons rolled past. Now, if you'd pitched this hammy scene to a Hollywood studio 5 years ago, they'd have probably shown you the door. But in total, 25 heads of state showed up to China's V-Day military.
25 world leaders came. And by the way, this is Cornbro. This is a crypto dude. He does crypto like me, so he's just reporting on it like me. We're reporting on this because, you know, crypto is a worldwide currency, and it's basically affecting all this. So, you know, so yeah, so he's a crypto guy. It's called Coin Bureau. If you want to follow him, go to Coin Bureau. Now, anyways, that's 25 world leaders all at the same military parade. This happened on September 3rd, 2025. That's like, I don't know, 2-3 weeks ago.
Parade, including Iran's President Pezeshkian, Myanmar's military chief, and leaders from Pakistan, Vietnam, and most of Central Asia. Slovakia's Robert Fico and Serbia's Alexander Vucic carried the team for Europe. The contrast with China's military parade back in 2015, attended by South Korea's president and the US ambassador, was stark. But symbolism aside, the hardware China had on display is also worth your attention. For the first time in history, they showed off their complete nuclear triad with land, sea, and...
Okay, so right now, this is the most important part. He's talking about they have a complete nuclear triad. Most people only have one nuke or one kind of nuke. They got nukes that go in the ocean, nukes that go in the air, and, well, from the land to the air, and nukes that you can fly in the air and drop them on people. So that's land, air, and sea. That's what they mean by nuclear triad. And they're about to show you the weapons. And America don't have these. And now China and Russia is giving it to the Africans because they're like, man, y'all should be free. You know what I mean? Like, fuck what they talking about. Like, so you see what I'm saying now, y'all? This is crazy. This is the whole thing. The United States is not no more world leaders, more world powers, and anything like that. They can kill, they can assassinate me today or anybody else. Boo. Okay, all we get it. Okay? Y'all not going to be here for the next 100, 200 years, bro. We are. My DNA is going to be here, though. Believe that. And every other black person. And we don't get burned by the sun or none of that other stuff. So we are natural people. We going to be here. Their time is basically up. So this is just proof. And they love to play with people and do so. Ibrahim, shout out to you, man. If they kill me, man, you know how to handle this. Okay? They doing stuff to world leaders like myself, real world leaders like you, real ones, actual real world leaders, you know what I mean? Trying to assassinate you, over 18 assassination attempts. They ain't never, come on, like, so stuff like that. Like, yeah, man, so this is just for me to y'all. Please do them just as dirty as they trying to do me. If I can't live, why the fuck why do they get this? It's crazy. I can't live with my kids and I can't have no good time. I can't do nothing. But anyways, check this out, y'all. Go ahead.
Air weapon systems all capable of launching nukes. And the parade announcers weren't subtle about it either, calling it, quote, China's strategic trump card for safeguarding national sovereignty and defending national dignity. I don't know how that sounded in Chinese, but the English translation is a bit on the nose, isn't it? Anyway, guests were treated to a look at new ICBMs with a 20,000 kilometer range.
Okay, that's an ICBM. That's an intercontinental ballistic missile. Look it up, y'all. It's a nuclear weapon. That has 12 nukes inside of it. The United States only can drop one. They can drop 12 at a time. And they got like hundreds of these. The United States is nowhere near their level. And on top of that, they're, like I said, they've made, look up Burkina Faso kicking out French and American troops. Why would they kick them out if they have more power? And why they ain't back yet? If they kick you out, why you not back yet? You need to go, so because you can't. That's why. So look at that. That's an intercontinental ballistic missile called ICBMs. Okay? Nobody has this on the world but them. So you get the point? Y'all got to start to understand what's going on here. That's why these people out here tripping and doing weird shit. They got a power trip. These white folks got a weird power trip. They human trafficked us from Africa, human trafficked us, and then never paid us for slavery. That don't make no damn sense. How can you even take us to jail, even have jails with black people in them at this point, if you didn't do the right thing? Like, it doesn't make sense. We should at least have our own jails and our own court system. And if, you know what I mean? Like, and just and obviously get paid for slavery, because how do we build America's banks, wealth, and everything? We built the world's banks and wealth, and us doing that, we don't get no money or no credit for that. That's kind of crazy. Like, y'all loaned that money out to white families, so now they're rich forever, and we're broke. We're and stuck in a certain position. Most black people, obviously. But anyways, look at that. That's taking out like anything in the world. These are nukes. You know what a nuke is? That's the most powerful thing you can have in the military. Now only China has it, and Africa. You need uranium to build these. Africa is the only place with uranium, and Africa ain't selling it to nobody else. So that's even more so what I'm trying to tell you. They're done. Their power's over.
Capable of hitting Washington from anywhere in China, a massive black underwater drone that looked like something out of a Bond film, and hypersonic missiles specifically designed to sink aircraft carriers, which the Chinese media helpfully calls carrier killers, in case anyone missed the point. We imagine that somewhere deep in the Pentagon, a team of accountants is...
They said those goes 12,000 kilometers. I mean, 20,000 kilometers. Go back and, look at my video. 20,000 kilometers. That's 12,000 miles. 20,000 kilometers is 12,000 miles, y'all. Okay? China is only 5,000 miles from here. That motherfucker go 12,000 miles away. Okay? All right. Let's keep it going.
Poring over zoomed-in parade footage, trying to calculate the new price of military intervention in Taiwan. Now, in Chinese, but the English translation is a bit on the nose, isn't it? Anyway, guests were treated to a look at new ICBMs with a 20,000-kilometer range, capable of hitting Washington from anywhere in China, a massive black underwater drone that looked like something out of a Bond film, and hypersonic missiles specifically designed to sink aircraft carriers, which the Chinese media helpfully calls carrier killers, in case anyone missed the point. We imagine that somewhere deep in the Pentagon, a team of accountants is poring over zoomed-in parade footage, trying to calculate the new price of military intervention in Taiwan. Now, conspicuously absent from Beijing's parade was Narendra Modi. After spending 2 days cheesing with Xi and Putin in Tianjin, he skipped the main event entirely. Was he trying to avoid overdoing rage-baiting Washington? Well, maybe, but the US doesn't appear to be the main reason Modi skipped the parade. Apparently, the real reason was Japan. Anonymous Indian government sources told the Japan Times that India regards the parade as
apparently people don't give a fuck
China's
about apparently people don't care about the United States power no more. They don't give a fuck. Everybody's on the same page. Everybody's like, we need some sovereignty. We need to stop being bullied by people that's, yeah, so everybody's on the same page. Y'all see what's going on. I just decided to make this because this is Cornbro. This is like the biggest YouTube channel that has to do with crypto. As you see, this is the biggest YouTube channel. That's 2.7 million subscribers. No YouTube channel has that many subscribers dealing with crypto. So, yeah, man, this is some crazy news. I'm about to go ahead and log out. Hope that was some good information, y'all. So any black person out there, don't be scared. Yeah, they can kill individual black people, but these people time is up. It is what it is. Like, and I feel like, if they continue to do stuff like that and continue to be petty and try to hurt people, real world leaders like Ibrahim Traore and real black people in the community that's obviously leaders of their community and doing, like the work like Malcolm X or somebody, you feel me? Okay, they keep on messing with people like that at this point. I hope any of them people over there, and y'all see this, man. If I'm not here, bro, and even if you feel me, do what you got to do. But as you see, if there's more people like that going on, that's my I'm stamping it. I don't give a damn. Okay? Because this is crazy that I can be targeted just for being smart and just for saying some real shit. That this white man gonna say it. Bet you ain't nobody do nothing to him though. So all I'm saying. So that's my point. So fuck these motherfuckers if they keep on doing weird shit, man. Like I feel like, yeah, so I don't know. I hope shit get better, but this is weird. Okay? People shouldn't have to feel like that. They've never had to feel like they go outside and they can go to jail just for a police officer wanting to bring them, or oh yeah, a police officer pay somebody, oh, I'm gonna pay you to do a crime to this person. And if they try to defend themselves, I can still take them to jail because they used the gun. And or you can kill them and then you still took them off this earth. Either way, it's a win-win they doing all this kind of weird shit, putting on masks, starting gang wars, all kind of weird shit. Paint look just like another human. They made a million movies like that. So these people are on a lot of weird shit just to continue evil. And you done took everything. You got all the money in the world. Don't make sense. Yeah. So, anyways, I just have to speak my piece. This is crazy though. All right, y'all. How do I get off this live? I think I'll do this. All right, y'all. I'm out of here.